Hi, I'm Abigail Herrera with the New York Home teams at Keller Williams Realty. Thank you for visiting our channel today. Today we're going to go over some details relating to a probate sale. This essentially means someone passed away, they own property, and now it's time to prepare for the sale of that property. Now the first thing you're going to want to confirm is if probate is in fact required. If the property was solely owned by one person, probate is usually needed. If the property was jointly owned with right of survivorship, then typically it could pass along to the other owner without probate being required. Some details have to be confirmed, so make sure you look into that. Now the second thing is filing paperwork with the surrogates court. So the executor, if there was a will left, there would be an executor or an executrix, and if there was no will left, then there's an administration proceeding. Essentially, that process has to take place with the surrogates court in the county where the descendant lived. Now, once approved, the court issues approval with the letters of testamentary or letter of administration, which is a person that has passed without a will. Now, these documents give legal authority to handle the estate, including selling real estate. Now, there's some key items to gather when preparing for this. So typically, you'll need a death certificate, the original will if one exists, letters of testamentary or letters of administration, the deed and title records, mortgage payoff statements if one exists, and property tax records. Now, the next thing you'll want to do is get the property appraised. Essentially, sometimes the courts require a professional appraisal to confirm fair market value of the property. Or if this is not required, you can simply contact a real estate agent, real estate team to help you getting a value of that property, the current market value of that home. Now, it's important that you work with an experienced probate real estate agent or a real estate attorney that handles probate to guide you through all of these requirements. And it's very important because it's familiarity with understanding that process. So that way you can make sure that you're getting the proper guidance, you're following the steps accordingly, you're getting an idea of the time frame, what's involved, who's involved. It's quite complex in New York City. Now, once you've handled all those things, the next step is to list and market the property once you're authorized, and then make sure that you're following the guidelines and making sure everyone's aware of the process, the process with probate, what's involved, who is involved throughout the course of the sale. Now, if required, in a court confirmation might be required. So in New York City, most probate homes do need a court approval before closing, but again, it's case-by-case basis. So it's important, once again, to confirm with a probate attorney, a real estate attorney, or a real estate agent to help guide you through that process. Now, after you've handled all this due diligence and you find a buyer, then essentially the next step is just selling the property and going through those next steps and contract through closing. So if you have any questions regarding this process, feel free to reach out to our team. We'll be happy to give you further details and information, or perhaps referrals if you need them, and we'll be happy to guide you along the way. Thank you for your time in visiting the channel today. Once again, I'm Abigail Herrera with the New York Home teams at Keller Williams Realty. Have a safe and blessed day. Take care.